Friday, August 2nd, 2013. 1 ounce of silver is $20. 1 Bitcoin is $106. Peace News Now is brought to you by friends of WeUseCoins.com and by you, the listener. Glenn Greenwald from The Guardian reported Wednesday yet another bombshell about NSA spying. It's called XKeyscore. The NSA uses it to collect, quote, nearly everything a user does on the internet. The NSA called Snowden a liar and denied the ability to see your online content. Now you can see the government's own PowerPoint slides for yourself. They were lying again. Those given the blessing from government were able to use a piece of software with drop-down menus filled with excuses for spying. And boom, they've got access to the full content of your emails, your private Facebook messages, and your full browsing history. In addition to emails, websites, and metadata, XKeyscore also allows the analyst access to an individual's internet activity in real time. When asked why he didn't reveal this information sooner, Greenwald responded that he has published almost 24 exclusive articles about NSA spying in the last 7 weeks. He added, quote, there are thousands upon thousands of documents and they take time to read, process, vet, and report. There is a lot more to report still. Accuracy is the #1 priority. That takes time. The good news is Andy Greenberg at Forbes reported Wednesday that the same day this latest Snowden revelation broke, the director of the NSA was heckled at a speech. He was speaking in Las Vegas when John McCoy, a 30-year-old security consultant, interrupted with some thoughts of his own. He shouted, quote, I don't trust you. Another person from the audience joined in, quote, you lied to Congress. Why should people believe you're not lying to us right now? The NSA director was visibly shaken. He tried to shake off the comments as gracefully as he could, but ultimately the damage had been done. Truth had been spoken to power. In other news, Derek J's Victimless crime spree turned 1 year old on Wednesday. If you still haven't seen it, check it out free on YouTube or at victimlesscrimespree.com. And if you love liberty, consider moving to New Hampshire for more freedom. Learn more at freestateproject.org. This next story brought to you by WeUseCoins.com. Fortunately for Snowden, RT reports that he's finally been given asylum in Russia and has left the transit zone of the airport. With his newly awarded legal status, Snowden cannot be handed over to the U.S. authorities, even if Washington files an official request. This next story brought to you by blockchain.info. The U.S. Army has ordered all of its personnel not to read the Guardian article revealing NSA spying. The email reads, quote, do not go to the Guardian news website, as they have a top-secret slideshow on the main page, and you will be flagged. The email continued, quote, if someone is not included on this email, inform them this website is off-limits. If anyone has visited this page today and clicked on any NSA program slideshows, please inform me immediately. It is much easier to fix an issue before it becomes a problem than after it becomes a disaster. Only in government work can knowing the truth be a disaster. This next story brought to you by friends of blockchain.info. Store your bitcoins in the free online wallet at blockchain.info. It's a bit backwards that Snowden narrowly escaped the land of the free to find safety in Russia. He may feel safe, but in Russia, public displays of affection by gays, including holding hands or displaying symbols like a rainbow flag, are punishable with violent arrests and jail time. This doesn't just include Russians. Foreigners face similar penalties plus deportation. At least one Olympic athlete, openly gay New Zealand speed skater Blake Scarlett, has already pledged to wear a rainbow pin during the Olympic Games, held in Russia later this year. Withdraw your consent from coercive governments by trading in Bitcoin. Learn more at WeUseCoins.com. And in street theater news, a giant tub of Crisco appeared next to a famous Detroit statue depicting a fist. The giant container was open and had an indentation from the fist. Although the artist is unknown, the message to Detroit City Council is crystal clear. Yesterday, Illinois became the 20th state to allow medical cannabis. In other uplifting news, an abandoned Walmart has been converted into America's largest library. Peace News Now is brought to you by friends of WeUseCoins.com and by listeners like you. Share this episode, catch us on the next news network, and send some Bitcoin to peacenewsnow.com/donate. I'm Derek J. Peace is the way.